Hello everyone, I'm Nidhi Roy. Welcome back to the channel of Physics by Nidhi Roy. Today I started my day with a morning walk and hope so that you will enjoy the morning view and the beauty of the nature. And please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel which is Physics by Nidhi Roy. And enjoy my video. I also completed one topic here which is correlation of thermodynamical quantity. So here it is my morning coffee. It was very tasty and it is a one thing which I enjoyed in morning, that is the morning coffee. Hello everyone, I'm Nidhi Roy. Welcome back to the channel of Physics by Nidhi Roy. So today I choose the topic correlation with thermodynamical quantity, in which I have total 7 points. First one is our entropy, second is Helmholtz free energy, third is total energy, fourth is enthalpy, and five is Gibbs potential, six is our pressure of the gas, and seven is our specific heat of the constant volume. I will discuss whole, that is 7 points of it. At first I am starting from entropy. It is our first point. Entropy, it is related to the weight, and omega of the most probable configuration by, which is it is denoted by S is equal to K log omega max. It is our equation number 1, and here omega max, which is our maximum probability. Now n is equal to summation of r, total summation r and r. It is our equation number 2. Now from Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics, we know that omega max is equal to n factorial pi r g r n r upon n r factorial. It is our equation number 3. In this we will take log both side. So taking log both side, and we get log omega max is equal to log n factorial plus summation of r n r log gr minus n r log n r factorial. How this term came? We know that log a upon b is equal to log a minus log b. So we got that term. Now using Stirling approximation, we have log n factorial is equal to n log n minus n. At that place we have small n, we took small n, and here small n. If we will took capital N here, we will put capital N, capital N and capital N here. So it would be our equation number 5. Now putting equation 5, it is our equation number 5. We will put it in equation number 4 at the place of log n factorial. It is similar, that is log capital N factorial. At that place we will put that value, and at the place of small n we will put capital N. So we have value here, log omega max is equal to n log n minus n plus summation of r nr log gr minus nr log nr plus nr, which is our equation number 6. According to Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law, from where Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law, for the most probable configuration we have that value, that is nr is equal to gr a e to the power minus beta er. It is denoted by equation number 7. Now putting the value of equation 7, it is our equation number 7, we will put it in equation number 6, which was on previous paper. So we will put the value of 7 in equation number 6. We get log omega max is equal to n log n minus n plus summation of r nr log gr minus nr log gr a e to the power minus beta er. At the place of nr we put the value gr a e to the power minus beta er plus nr. So we have expression log omega max is equal to n log n minus n plus summation of r nr log gr minus summation of r nr log gr minus summation of nr log a plus summation of nr beta er plus summation of r nr, which is denoted by equation number 8. Now we consider at the place of summation r nr is equal to capital N, and at the place of summation nr er at the place of it we consider the value capital E. It is our equation number 9, where n, it is our n, which is total number of the particles, and E, capital E, it is our total energy of the gas molecules of an assembly. So putting equation 9, it is our equation number 9, we will put it in equation number 8. At the place of summation of r nr we will put value capital N, and at the place of nr er we will put the value capital E. So log omega max is equal to n log n minus n plus summation of r nr log gr minus summation of r nr log gr minus summation of r nr log a plus summation of r e beta plus n. At the place of nr and nr er we put that value, and we find that minus n, and here it is plus n. We will cut it, and nr log gr, which is positive, and this term nr log gr, it is our negative term, so it would be cancelled. Now remain n log n minus summation of r nr log a plus e beta, and at the place of summation r nr we considered that it is equal to capital N, so at that place we put the value capital N. Now log omega max is equal to n log n minus n log a plus e beta. At that place we took the value log a minus log b, so we know that log a by b. We put the value here, and now we have a final term which is log omega max is equal to n log z plus beta e. It is denoted by equation number 10. Putting this value in equation number 1, and we will get that we have S is equal to k log omega max, and we will put the value here. S is equal to k log, at the place of log omega max we will put that value here, and finally whenever we will cut it, that S is equal to kn log z plus k beta e, and we know that beta is equal to 1 upon kt, so put the value here. At the place of beta we will put the value 1 upon kt, and the k and k will be cancelled, and the final term we will got, that is S is equal to kn log z plus e upon t. It is our equation number 11. Now for ideal gas we have value E is equal to 3 upon 2 n k t. Now putting it in equation number 11, and we will get value S is equal to k n log z plus, at the place of E we will put that value, that is 3 by 2 n k t upon t. T cancel, and remaining term S is equal to k n log z plus 3 by 2 n k. It is our equation number 12, where it is our S, which is our entropy, and Z, which is our partition function. Now equation 12 represent the relation between partition function and entropy. How we know that there is entropy, there is partition function? So in this term, that is in equation number 12, it is showing the relationship between partition function and entropy. Now we are coming on second point, Helmholtz free energy, which is denoted by capital F, and we know that F is equal to E minus Ts, where E, it is our energy, T, it is our temperature, and S, which is our entropy. So F is equal to E minus Ts. At the place of S we will put that value here. From equation number 12 we will put value here, not 12, from equation number 11 we will put the value of S here. So we have E minus T k n log z plus E upon T. So E minus k n T log z plus minus minus, and T cancel, here E. So we have final value F is equal to minus n kt log z, which is denoted by equation number 13. It is our final expression of Helmholtz free energy, that is F is equal to minus n kt log z. Now third term we have with total energy, that is total energy which is denoted by capital E. So average energy of a system of n particles is given by E bar is equal to E upon n, where E is our energy and n which is our number of the particles. From equation number 9 we know that E is equal to summation of R nr Er. So at that place we will put value and we have n e to the power E bar is equal to summation of R nr Er upon n. At that place of E we put the value nr Er. So we have this expression. Now also we know that nr is equal to gr a e to the power minus beta er. Now from equation number 7 we have E bar is equal to summation of r gr a e to the power minus beta er into er upon n. We have that value that E bar is equal to nr er upon n. So we have final expression. E bar is equal to summation of r gr e to the power minus beta er into er upon z, because we know that n upon a is equal to z. N upon a is equal to z. So here we have a upon n. So we have the value 1 upon z. We put the value here, whichever equation number a, capital A. Now z is equal to summation of r gr e to the power minus beta er. So in summation of r gr e to the power minus er upon kt. Now because we know that beta is equal to 1 upon kt, we put the value here and er upon 1 upon kt. Now for isothermal isochloric transformation, now we have summation of and differentiation of del z upon del t base v is equal to del upon del t summation of r gr e to the power minus er upon kt base v. Now differentiating with respect to capital T, we have the value del z upon del t at the base v is equal to 1 upon kt square summation of r gr e to the power minus er kt into er. So we have the value del z upon del t and it is multiplied here kt square, and we have remaining value here summation of r gr e to the power minus er upon kt into e to the er. Now we have the value kt square del z upon del t at base v is equal to summation of r gr e to the power minus er upon kt into er, which is denoted by equation number b, capital B. Now from equation A we have z E bar is equal to summation of r gr e to the power minus beta er into er. Now putting this value in equation number B, this value we will put here and we will get that kt square del z upon del t v is equal to z E bar. How we put that value here? Just because at the place of 8 it is equal to z E bar. So it is equal to z E bar. This is denoted by equation number 14. Now E bar is equal to k E bar. If we will take this value, only take this value, E bar is equal to, so it would be divide here. So we have value kt z square upon z del z upon del t v. So in this term we have value E bar is equal to kt square upon z del z upon del t base v. Now multiplying both side by capital N, we will multiply both side by capital N and we have the value n E bar is equal to n because we multiplied here and kt square upon z del z upon del t v. Now total energy, we have total energy which is denoted by capital E is given by E is equal to n E bar and it is equal to n kt square upon z del t upon at base v. So in this we have the value E is equal to n E bar is equal to n kt square upon del t log z at base v. It is our required expression of it and it is denoted by equation number 15. Now coming on fourth point, which is whichever enthalpy, which is denoted by capital H. Enthalpy is given by H is equal to E plus PV, and for ideal gas we know that PV is equal to nRT. Now putting the value of 15, it is our equation number 15, we will put the value and we have H is equal to E plus RT. So we will get that value from equation number 15. H is equal to NKT square del upon del T log Z base V plus RT, which is denoted by equation number 16. Now coming on fifth point, that is our Gibbs potential. We know that G is equal to H minus Ts, where H is our enthalpy and T is our temperature and S is our entropy. So at that place we will, from equation number 11, we will find that. So G is equal to NKT square del upon del T log Z at base V plus RT minus T Kn log Z plus E upon T, which is from equation number 11. So now we have the term G is equal to NKT square del upon del T log Z base V plus RT minus N, we will multiply T here, N KT log Z minus T and T would be cancelled, and here the term E. Now G is equal to NKT square del upon del T log Z at base B plus RT minus NKT log Z minus NKT square del upon del T log Z base B. So the final expression we have from Gibbs potential is G is equal to RT minus NKT log Z. After cancelling the term, we have that value, which is denoted by equation number 17. Now, sixth point is pressure P of the gas. Pressure, which is denoted by P of the gas. Pressure is given by, we know that P is equal to minus del F upon del V having base T, where P is our pressure, F is our Helmholtz free energy. Now F is equal to minus NKT log Z and P is equal to, at that place, that is at the place of F, we will put that value here, and we have the term P is equal to minus, now we have the term minus del upon del V and minus NKT log Z at base T. So the final expression we have P is equal to NKT del upon del V log Z with base T, which is denoted by equation number 18. And now the last term, the specific heat at constant volume, which is denoted by CV. So we know that CV is equal to del E upon del T, which with base V. Now E is equal to NKT square del upon del T log Z V. So CV is equal to del upon del T and KT square at the place of E. We will put that value here, and we have the final expression of it is CV is equal to NK 2T del upon del T log Z plus T square del square upon del T square log Z with base V, which is the expression of the specific heat at constant volume, that is CV. So it is denoted by equation number 19. So it was the last point, last expression of it. Thank you.